This is the monthly chart on Solid Power, and it's pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. One thing I want to bring to everyone's attention is this $2 level, right? That served as support is now resistance. Also, price did form a monthly sellers level. You have a drop in price, base and candle and a drop. So you got support now resistance, and you have this monthly sellers level at the 215 price level. The meat of the zone is going to be roughly at 220. So what you have is a weekly sellers level nested within a monthly sellers level. So you got a drop in price, several basing candles, and a drop in price. Before we continue with the analysis, look at this article to see and get some clues as to where price might be heading next from a fundamental standpoint. So shares of the glass battery maker Solid Power were moving higher today after the company released third quarter results and shipped its first A-sample electric vehicle sales for automotive qualification. It also announced other milestones as it advanced its solid-state battery technology. Solid Power is still a development stage company with essentially no revenue, keyword no revenue, but the company is developing a type of EV battery that promises a long range at a lower cost, and its quantum glass battery technology has attracted a lot of attention from investors. The company said it had made its first A1 EV cell deliveries to BMW. Its A1 cells are 60 amp hour, have 40 layers, and are about 10 by 30 centimeters in size. The CEO called the shipment a major milestone for the company, adding, "We are very excited to make these deliveries, begin the formal automotive qualification process, and continue on our path towards commercialization." Let's talk about the revenue. Revenue improved from 3.6 to 6.4 million in the quarter due to income from its joint development agreements, which was better than expectations of 4.4 million in revenue. The company also managed its cash burn with a net loss of 15 million in the quarter and finished the period with 422 million in liquidity. So okay, that's good. If the cash burn stays at 15 million a quarter, that gives them roughly about 15 quarters of cash. Now, the company's outlook for the rest of the year improved based on its hitting the milestones above. Management trimmed its cash burn guidance, saying it is now expects cash used in operation to be slightly below the 70 to 80 million dollar range it had given before, and sees capital expenditures slightly below its original range of 50 to 60 million. All right, so one thing to note: cash burn guidance 70 80 million. All right. So because of that cash burn, they ended with a net loss of 15 million for the quarter. However, their cash burn is actually 70 80 million, which gives them about, I would say, about 5 quarters before they run out of money. Judging Solid Power on its numbers at this point isn't very helpful, as the company is still very small. What will ultimately determine the success of the company is how well the technology works. But it's clear that Solid Power is making progress on its technology. Keep an eye on the upcoming battery test, as the stock could get another boost once it passes that test and begins to be included in BMW vehicles. All right, so kind of going back to the charts again, this is the weekly, and we're going to go back to the daily chart. And you can see these are tweezers, twin rejection candles. You have a little bit of, we'll call this a daily a daily sell level, which price came into twice. So not only do you have a daily sellers level, you have a weekly sellers level nested within a monthly sellers level. You have all your moving averages pointing down. The chart suggests price is going to make new lows. Look for a target at the dollar level. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.